Hey Wendy, it was great to see you today and meet with your clients out at this beautiful home that they're purchasing. Let's see, let's start by taking a look at the top of the chimney. So, of course, nice, beautiful concrete crown. Beautiful decorative chimney pot. You know, these are popular in Europe. And they're getting more and more popular around here. They're actually just one section embedded in the concrete crown up here, and you can kind of get an idea of that. You can see the vacancy right here. That's where it sat down. And let me give you a better picture. You see how it sits on top of the traditional 13 by 13 square flue. While we're looking at this, you can't put a screen in this area for several good reasons. One reason is it will cause a poor draft. You put a screen flat over the top of a flue and it creates resistance. It would be like you could take a big piece of that screen, and if you were in a boat going down across the lake and you dropped it in the lake and was dragging it, you know, holding it, dragging it, there'd be so much resistance it would probably pull you out of the boat. It's almost like putting a blanket over the top of the chimney. It will cause the smoke to come back into the house in most cases. Flat screening over the top, there's some code restrictions for that, and I've enclosed them in your documents for you. I'm not a code enforcer. That's something that's left up to the building department in Charlotte. Will help you with understanding that. But they're simple codes. If you're going to screen the top of a chimney, it needs to be 4 times the size of the opening. It needs to be 4 times this size. This is a 13 by 13 flue, so it needs to be 4 times that. Chimney cap is always a better option, but chimney caps are not code required, so the builder certainly doesn't have to put one on. This is an oversized, what we would characterize an oversized fireplace. Standard size is 3630. This is 4730. It requires bigger than a 13 by 13 flue. Also, codes regulate that, but just again, I'm not a code enforcer. For clarity on that and for legal reasons, you need to talk to the code people in Charlotte, the building department. But anyway, you have a standard 13 by 13 flue. It's for a standard opening, which is 30 by 36, not 47 by 30. Reason this is significant, you have all this air coming in, and if the flue size is not large enough to handle that volume of air, most will go up the chimney, of course, but a lot of it may come out in the front. And then add the screen situation to it, and it's more than likely that it's going to smoke up the house when you go to fire it up. Working damper, no problem with the damper. Missing mortar at the surround. This is called profile joints, where the surround meets the firebox area. It's a code violation. Needs to be repaired. Okay, so let's see. Let's go over the report itself. Upper right-hand corner is a legend. Each one of these initials pertain to something. A is consistent with the age of the chimney. BC comments below. C, repairs needed. D, need further evaluation, or E, not applicable. Place into the box is next to the parts of the chimney that you can identify in this diagram. And of course, these are all my comments below. So let's take a look at this. So I highlighted the area that's size that you need. If the square inches on that firebox opening is roughly 145. You've got this will take 13 by 18 flue size will take 173, but what you have is a 13 by 13, so you're way under that, and that's what I mean. It needs to be properly sized for the size of the opening of the fireplace. The screen business, I just went ahead and highlighted this whole thing, but it talks about the screen being a minimum of 4 times the size of the flue. So these are some things for you to think about. Could cause you some issues as far as drafting issues. More clarity on the codes, building department in Charlotte. More clarity on this report, give me a call anytime, 704-526-6348. You can always email me at chris@affordablesweep.com. Thank you.